Hi everyone, this is Lynette Solis. Welcome to my Desk Crit 2. This week we focused a lot on audio and recording. So I spent some time in Captivate and I played around a little bit with text-to-speech and with actual recording. I did realize that I didn't like the text-to-speech very much. So I ended up going with audio recording and using my own voice to record. One of the only things that bothered me about recording in Captivate was the fact that it didn't automatically offer closed captioning, meaning that if you're going to use it, it's recommended that you write out a script first and then read from that script just so that way you can have that closed captioning added easily and it compares to your actual voiceover or audio recording. So I actually have recordings on all of my slides, but we're going to go with this first one. I did focus a lot on the nice, friendly voiceover, just because I know that this is something that the readings really focused on and, making it appealing to our learners. So here's going to be the first one. Welcome to Driscoll Health Plan's training on the State Fair hearing and external medical review process. And then I have this visual, but I did, again, read that when we have our visuals, having the visual plus the words can kind of create an overload, and looking at the slide it does. I know I was planning on using pictures and the pictures had the text in it as well, so that was also a no-no with our readings. So I'm going to go back and fix that and create visuals and use the narration of those visuals to help explain the process. So here's the audio I recorded for this one. How the State Fair hearing process begins. The DHP internal review appeals process is completed and the member has exhausted all internal appeals. The member is then notified of the decision and their right to a State Fair hearing with the option for an EMR. The member has 120 days to send in the request for State Fair hearing by mail, fax, email, phone, or at a local HHSC office. I also have this one. Again, it has a lot of text just because this is information from the state, so it is a lot of information that employees need to know. So I'll go ahead and play this one as well. EMR decision overturned. If the decision is overturned, meaning the MCO decision was overruled, all services that are overturned or partially overturned must be in place within 72 hours of the decision. Next, we have to determine if the member or LAR wishes to proceed with a State Fair hearing. This is the responsibility of the member to either withdraw or proceed. If yes, we proceed with the State Fair hearing and continue with the State Fair hearing as scheduled. If no, they do not wish to proceed with the State Fair hearing, we provide instructions on withdrawal of the request for State Fair hearing. We notify DHP staff of the decision. We document all proceedings in the member record, and we close the CRM. If withdrawal is not completed, DHP will attend the State Fair hearing as scheduled. So those were some of the recordings I've done. I also took out my drag and drop because the last time I was in this, I was having issues with it recording in my quiz. So right now I just have a standard quiz with questions, and I'm going to go back in and add a drag and drop. So I actually have questions that add up to numbers for a quiz and a grade. But I'm going to go back and add drag and drop as a knowledge check and not part of my quiz. So that way it doesn't throw off the calculation for the quiz. And I've been playing around with the idea of an avatar. I have been struggling though because I don't like any of the avatars I can find, and I don't really know how to build one. So, I am going to be doing a little bit more research on that this next week and seeing if I can build one myself or if I can find um, something I like a little bit better. But I appreciate any feedback that you guys can provide me. Thanks for watching.